Hello, my dear student of class 10. Hope you all are safe and fine. Welcome to today's tutorial. In the last video, I have explained the basic introduction of string. Those who have not watched that video yet, you can go through it. Link is on the description. Today, I am going to discuss about the methods used in string. Like other classes of Java, string class is also having some useful functions to operate the string data. Today, more or less this 19 function I am going to discuss with the help of their examples that are basically used in string handling programs. So let us start from the beginning. The first function that we are going to discuss is length function. Length function is used to return the length of a string. And please keep in mind, this length functions always returns the value as integer. Now I am showing you with the help of this code that how does it works. In this code you can see that string s equals to new string computer science, and in the next line I have written system.out.println s.length. Means I am going to find out the length of this string. So let us count the characters that are present in this string. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So how many characters are there in this string? Is 16. So the output will be 16. Next is caret. This function returns a character from the given index of the string. Look at this example. I have written s equals to new string computer science, then p equals to s dot caret 6. Means I am trying to find out in the 6th index which character is existing in the string. Always keep in mind that index start with 0. So the value that is coming is e. Coming to the next function, that is index of. This function is opposite to the caret function. It returns the index of the first occurrence of a character in the string. See the example. Here I am trying to find out as c equals to s dot index of e. Means what is the first position of e in the string. So what is that? Is 6. So the output will be 6 in this case. This is another variation of the index of function, that is index of char, starting index as integer. This function allows the user to search for a character in the string from the particular index. See the example. The string is book. All the characters are in capital letter. In this line, c equals to s dot index of o, 2. O is in capital letter. Here in this case, the search of o will be starting from the index number 2. In this case, the first o is not valid, as because I have told in the comment that o will be searched from the index number 2. So what will be the output for it? Output will be 2 and -1. Why the -1 is here? Because this small o is not present in the string. So as it is not available in the string, for that it will show -1. The next function is last index of. This function is used to find the index of the last occurrence of a character in the string. In this example, we can see the character E is present twice. So the last index of E, it will search for the last occurrence of E in this string. So the output will be 5 in this case because last index of E in this string is 5. Now the next example of function is here to lowercase. This function is used to change the uppercase character to lowercase. So in this case, string s equal to hello and string s1 equals to world. Hello, I have written all the character in capital letter, but in s1 this is in small letter. So if this both case I am changing to lowercase, so the output will be same as like the hello will be in small letter and world as it is. So this is the output you can see. On the other hand, we have two uppercase function. This function is used to change the lowercase character to uppercase. In this example, you can see s1 equals to world, that is written in small letters. If I use the two uppercase function to change this world in capital letter, then the output will be in capital letter. The output you can see this world has been changed to capital letter. Now the next function is substring function. This is used to extract the character from a particular index to the end. Let us see the example. S is equals to computer. Now C equals to S dot substring 3 means what is the index of C? Here it is 0, O is 1, M is 2. The index of P is 3. So from this P till R the new string will be. So let us see the output, whether it is coming that or not. See, this is the output. PUTER is the new string. Substring function can also be used for a given range. Like in that case, you can see that S equals to replace, here the string is replace. So C equals to S dot substring, if I write 2, 7, the index of P is here 2 and the index of E is 7. So the new string that will come as the output, if I print C, that will be place only. So substring can be used for a given range. Now this is replace function. This is used to replace a character by another character. As an example, I can show you that S equals to replace means the string is replace. Now C equals to S dot replace E comma T means I want to change all the E present in the string to T. So what will be the output if I print C? You will see that all this E has been changed to T. So this is the use of replace function. This replace function can also be used for changing a new string. So for that I have to write C equals to S dot replace the first string comma the new string. So the previous sentence or the string that I have written is you are a girl. Now I am changing girl to boy. So see the output. The previous string that was you are a girl, now I am printing C means girl has been changed to boy, so you are a boy. So like that way string replacement can be done with replace function. Next is concat function, that is used to join two strings. In this example we can see that string A equals to computer and S equals to say science. Now if I concat that two string like C equals to A dot concat plus S and I am printing C, so this A string and S string will be concatenated. That means the output will come as computer science. Equals function. Equals function is used to check two strings are identical or not. See the program. String A equals to father and string S equals to mother. Now I am taking boolean C, like C equals to A dot equals S. If it is yes, then it will print as yes. if it is not, then it will print no. So this father and mother, these two strings are not identical. So in this case the output will be no. On the other hand, you can see if the two strings are identical, it will come as yes. So both the string I have changed to father. Now let us see the output. It will come yes, because two strings are identical. Equals ignore case. This function is also used to check two strings are identical or not, even if the strings are written in different cases. Like, see the example. Here first string father, it is in capital letter, but in the next one this is written in small letters. But if I use equals ignore case, then this output will come as yes same, because we are using equals ignore case function here. Let us see the output. It will come yes same. Compare to function. It is also a function in Java to compare two strings. It not only checks the equality of two strings but also checks whether a string is bigger or smaller than the other. It will return 0 if both the strings are same, a negative value if the first string is smaller than the second one, and a positive value will come if the first string is bigger than the second one. See the examples. S and S1, information and technology. Here monitor and monitor, so that's why the value is coming, the output is coming 0. For this first case it is coming minus, means the first string is smaller than the second one. Science and computer, the value is coming positive. In this case we can say the first string is bigger than the second one. This is compared to ignore case function. This is quite similar like compared to function. This is used to compare the strings by ignoring the case. In this example you can see A equals to monitor and A1 equals to again monitor, but that is written in small letters. But the functions we are using, that is A dot compare to ignore case A1, means in this case we are not bothering about the case. We will only check that the string is same or not. See the output, it will come as 0. 0 means both the strings are identical. The next function that I am going to discuss is trim. This is used to remove the blanks. Like you can see string A equals to new string, a gap, then monitor, then again gap. Now if I write string C2 equals to A dot trim, means I am using the trim function. So only the monitor will come as the output without the spaces. So this is the use of trim function. The next function, that is value of function, is used to convert a string into a primitive data types. We know that if we write any number within double quote, that will be treated as a string in Java, and that cannot be used for any arithmetical operation. But if we want to use that strings for the arithmetical operation, we have to use value of function. See the example. Here A equals to 10 within double quote, S equals to 10.5 within double quote, means these two numbers are treated as a string in this case. Now if I want that I will use that 10 and 10.5 for the arithmetical operation, we have to use the value of function here. Now in this case A1 equals to integer dot value of A and float S1 equals to float dot value of S, that I am adding in the next line, that is float S2 equals to A1 plus S1. Now I am printing that all the values in the arithmetical form, it is coming or not. Let us see. See, the value is coming 10, 10.5 and 20.5 as the number. not as a string. So by value of function, a string value can be changed to a primitive data type. The next function that I am showing you is start with function. This is used to check whether a given string starts with the same prefix or not. So in the code I have s equals to this is class 10 as a string and s1 equals to is. Now s dot start with s1 means I am comparing s with s1, that whether they have the same prefix or not. In that case, if I print, a will come as false, but in similar way, if I change it to this, the output will be changed to true. On the other hand, we have ends with function to check whether a given string has the same suffix or not. See the example, s equals to computer lab and s1 equals to lab. Now a equals to s dot ends with s1, so if I print a, I will get true because this lab and here it is also lab, suffix is same. But for this case, if I write class, so the suffix are not same, so the value will come as false. With this I am ending my today's session. Hope the video will be helpful for you. Now it is your time to practice yourself on your computer. Watch the video, practice all the functions on BlueJ. We will again meet on the next video to discuss about the functions of string buffer class. Till then, my student, stay safe, stay at home. Thank you.